Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am getting ready to make this tamale pie. I had technical difficulties with my first post that I was just going to do, but I had to redo that frame because there was a lot going on. So, in the last one, I chopped up everything already and I put it in my skillet that I'm going to see. Everything gets chopped up in my skillet. The reason why I'm bringing everything to you guys because I can't move my phone around because it is on the charger. And as I mentioned before, I am using my phone. Baby's over there trying to figure out the lighting situation on the camera that I told you guys about, but I'm going to end up getting me a new camera because the camera on there, the lighting on that camera is bad. I just need a new camera. I don't think that it's good for vlogging. I think it's just good for taking pictures. But vlogging, it doesn't have the proper lighting. So for now, you guys, please bear with me because I'm just going to be doing vlogging right now on my phone until I get a camera. So I'm going to be using ground turkey, the Foster Farm brand, the 2-pound. I'm going to be putting this into the skillet as well. And I'm going to be turning it around so you guys can see me making the meat and seasoning it and stuff. So right now I got you guys kind of like jimmied up or whatever so that I can move you guys around. The light is like probably going to be very, very bright. But I'm sorry for that right now. Okay, so right now, I'm just going to show you guys the seasons that I'm going to be using. Take this out. Everything I'm going to be using, I can show you guys as I do it. As I season everything. Ooh, I got to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, I thought I did. That's babe in the back. Say hi, babe. Say hi, babe.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, God. Okay. So, I'm going to be using Tony Satcher's. Love this. I put this on everything. So good. I'm going to season it with that. I'm going to use garlic powder, onion powder. That. And I like to season my meat before I start cooking it. It's just a preference of mine. So then once it starts cooking, I just like to know that it's cooking with the seasoning already on it. It's just a psyche thing for me. Oh, I'm using the pure Malaysian pink salt. That's the only salt that I use. I don't use the regular Lawry's anymore. Pink salt is way healthier. It's not like the old school Lawry's give you high blood pressure type of stuff. So, use a black pepper. Everybody uses black pepper, so y'all should know that. And I'm going to use a little parsley. Parsley really doesn't give, unless it's fresh parsley, but it really doesn't give that much. It just gives it like a nice look, basically. It's just a garnish. Everybody knows that. But just a little garnish. Just a little garnish. So I'm going to turn on the stove. And everything is already in the pot. Already. As far as the things I chopped up. Because I did chop it up in the other video. I'm sorry, but it wasn't a good one. So I had to let that one go. Ah, excuse my light. We got to get it replaced. So I'm just going to brown this, you guys. Let this brown. Oh, let me turn on my oven. Set it for 350. This is going to go very quickly. Okay. So I'm going to put this on medium because I'm going to be doing other things while this is browning. But I just want to make sure that I mix the onions and the bell peppers. Excuse me. The onions and the bell peppers all in with the meat and the seasoning that I just put on here. Because I am going to season it again. Like I said, that's my personal preference. I just like to season the meat while it's still kind of like cubed up so that I can just go ahead and like mix it all together, and then I'm going to season it again to my liking. So I'm going to put that on medium, and I'm going to let that marinate. So I'm going to move all my chopping stuff. Put it in the side here. I guess baby can figure it out with the lighting. I just need a new camera, guys. So I'm going to be definitely getting a camera. Okay? So, oh, I forgot. Some people may not use accent, but I use accent. I love it. My mom used it. I grew up on it. So, whatever people say about it, the MSG situation, I don't really know. I grew up on it, so it's kind of acquired taste. So that's all I know. The taste. Again, people, I do not measure my measure any of my seasonings. You know, I don't do that. I've never been taught that. Unless I'm baking or something like that, I might measure. But cooking, I automatically know offhand what I want it to taste like or what it's going to taste like just by me seasoning it. So I am using Jiffy cornbread mix. Just Jiffy cornbread mix. And I'm going to put it in this bowl. And I'm going to mix it all together. This is going to be the tamale pie part. Again, I just use your basic seasoning. I just use your basic seasoning for my seasoning and grinding the meat. I'm going to use 2 eggs. I got 2 eggs. Let me see if I can turn y'all around a little bit. Try not to have y'all too much in the light. I'm just trying to focus on me. But anyway, I'm just going ahead. Y'all can kind of hear it, the meat sizzling or whatever right now. I'm opening up the package. And I'm going to crack the eggs. Right now. Crack 2 of the eggs in here, and then I'm going to add milk. I'm going to add a little bit of milk. I don't like for my... I cracked that too hard. I don't like to use the... I don't like my corn mix to be runny. I like for it to be kind of like a little thick consistency. Because I feel like it cooks better and it rises better than it being runny. I don't know. It just feels like it cooks longer. I don't know. That's just me. I just don't like it to be runny. So I'm cleaning as I go because I cannot take having stuff everywhere when I'm cooking. So you'll see me moving around a lot. That's because I am cleaning up my situation while I am cooking at the same time. So that's what you're going to see. So while this ground turkey is still browning, right now. I'm trying to get the mix together. Also, I add just a tad bit of sugar in my cornbread mixture. And even though you're supposed to use like a little beater, I use a fork. You know, to me, it just feels like it gets out the lumps and the bumps in the cornmeal. So, child, listen, I just use a little old fork, honey, and get it together. I ain't got the time. So, let me get a fork. I'm going to come back to my meat. It is definitely burning, so I kind of, let me turn y'all around a bit so y'all can see me. Y'all, even though y'all can't see the meat situation going on, I'm so sorry. I'm going to get my life together, y'all, I promise. I'm going to get my life together. Well, like I told you guys, I am starting out fresh, and I am I'm gonna start this YouTube thing off, get my life together. So basically, I am just making sure my meat is separated. My oven is on 350, and this is going to cook on 350 when it's all done. Letting me know that it is hot and ready. Ooh, I'm not focused. Not focused. Let me know that it's hot and ready. And this is still on medium heat, you guys, because I'm going to be doing other things. So I need it to just be browning. I don't need it to burn while I'm trying to get this together. Sorry, guys. So, let me get the milk out of the refrigerator. And then I'm going to grab the sugar. Sugar, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. I don't measure it. Pure cane sugar. I am just going to eyeball that. I'm going to make sure that I pop the eggs with a fork so that I don't have to be trying to mix it all together. Back again at the meat, I'm going to make sure that it is cooking all evenly. Easily. So now I'm going to, I'm not measuring the milk. I just go at it by sight. Boom. A little bit of milk, because like I said, I don't like a lot of milk in my mixture, because I don't want it to be runny. No runny, no runny. So, I'm going to show you guys how my mixture looks. Like I said, I'm using a fork. I'm not using any hand beater, mixer, anything like that. I'm using a fork, okay? A table fork is what I was using, okay? To me, it gets the job done. The fancy smancy, I don't know. It's just gonna be seeming like it do. Now, I do use a hand mixer when I'm like making my homemade gravy and stuff like that, because it does whisk out that whisk out that flour correctly. But you guys will see that when I cook for Thanksgiving, because I am gonna do Thanksgiving, Christmas, cooking vlog. It's gonna go down. So you'll see me and my sister getting down for the holidays here. So this is what it should look like. Well, I thought I almost but let me pull it up. It's not real, it's not runny, it's like thick. It's a thick consistency, and then when I let it sit for a minute, because I want to be doing all this other stuff, it's going to get even thicker. But this is how it should look. I don't really want to disturb the camera, but that's how it should look, you guys. See how it still got some little humps and bumps in it? That's the perfect cornbread mixing. So I'm going to put this back. Let me try to adjust you guys again. I don't really know how much time I got on here, you guys, but I am going to be, if it cuts off, I'm going to just go and do another video and to the next one. So I'm going to slide y'all over here. This light is just so bright on you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can switch lights. No, still dark. So we're gonna have to use the bright light, Joel. Sorry. The right lighting. Don't worry, I gotta order this ring light that I'm trying to get, a big ring light. Also, I'm gonna get my stuff together, y'all. I'm gonna get it together, and I'm gonna look back on these videos and I'm gonna be like, "Ooh, started from the bottom, now you here, girl." That's what I'm gonna say. Cause baby, honey, you gotta start from somewhere. So I'm just browning, still browning the meat. Let me let y'all see how it look. Still browning the meat. Browning. It's almost done. It don't really take that long for ground turkey. It don't take that long at all. Let me turn the light on too. Here. It does not take that long. Well, I'm going to show y'all what my babe ate too. Okay. So now I am going to re-season. It's my last time seasoning. So I'm going to re-season again. One time for the one time. And then after I season, I'm going to put up. This is what I do. My routine. Boom. I just know off the head how much seasoning to put in. Once again, I'm pretty sure everybody has their own little way of knowing how much seasoning to put. And then I'm done. A little bit more seasoning. And that is it. So you guys, I'm going to also put in here, but once I do the put the spaghetti sauce in there, I'm going to put a little bit of chili powder in here as well. Now, when I do my Thanksgiving and Christmas vlogs and stuff like that, I'm not going to be able to tell you guys all of my secrets from my family recipes, okay? So, I'm just going to give you like little snippets of it, because the people in my family would kill me family members would not be happy. So I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Oh, I used the spaghetti sauce mix. It's just for the flavor that I use. Oh! Look at me. Knocking it all on the side of the stove. I just think it's just because it thickens it up for me and it won't be as so spread out. The spaghetti sauce brings it all combined together. It just makes it a little bit more thicker consistency. Trying to check the time on here, y'all. I've been on here like 20 minutes already. I don't know how long it's gonna give me. But it's a little thicker. It just combines it all together for me. And when I say combining it, that's what I mean. It looks, see how it looks like a little thick, it's not as loose. That's how I want it to be. I want it to be like that. And I'm going to use kind of like a cast iron skillet. It's a Tefal skillet. It's a cast iron skillet, kind of like, not the old school kind. I do have the old school kind, okay? But for this particular thing, I'm going to use it for this one. Make sure it's not a plastic handle. You guys can use the skillet just like this. You guys can use it. Ooh, it's hot. You guys can use the skillet like this. And I have butter in here already. I'm going to put it in the oven so that the butter can melt. Ooh, y'all can't see me really. So the butter can melt. But make sure it has a handle so where you can put it in the oven. Pepper. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this down to kind of like medium low. I'm just mixing around my mixture of my Jiffy. So now I'm going to put this inside of the pot to mix this all together. If you guys ever have an issue with opening up a jar, hit the top, pops open, boom, open. So I'm going to pour that in here. After I pour that in there, I'm going to get a little bit of chili powder. And I'm going to mix it inside of this mixture. I get a little bit of water just to get everything out. So you have a little bit of paste right there. It loosens it up a little bit. Now I'm going to get chili powder. Chili powder. Where are you? It's going to give it that tamale taste. A little chili powder. Put that off in there. And then I'm going to mix it up, you guys. I'm going to close this. I'm going to mix it up. And then I'm going to show you guys how it looks. Hike the temp up a little bit so we can kind of cook, but I don't want it to be popping all over the place on me, so I don't want it too high. So I'm gonna take the skillet here that I showed you guys that had the butter in it, and I'm gonna set it in here for 2.5 seconds because I want that butter to melt. When I pour the Jiffy in the pot, it's gonna coat it all around. It's gonna coat it all around, and then it's gonna give me that base, so I know the cornbread is not gonna stick to the pan, and then I'm gonna be able to top it and put it all together. One thing I do add as well is cheese. Now this is, my grandmother and them didn't do this. They didn't add cheese. This is something that the millennials, us, we started. Sorry. So yeah, as my sisters and I got older, we started adding things to it. Of course, that's what happens with recipes. You start adding your own little twist onto it. I'm going to make sure that I taste it, so because I want to make sure that it's to my liking. Also, I'm going to add some mushrooms to it. Add the mushrooms, and I'm going to add some spinach as well. I told you guys I was trying to do a little healthier spin on it. A little healthier spin. Some baby spinach. Add that in the mix. So I'm going to mix all this up together so that, you know, spinach, it don't matter how much you put in, it dwindles down to like you have nothing. It makes you feel like you haven't put a thing in here. But I love, 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 love spinach. I love it to death. So I use it in, when I make my smoothies. I use it in my seafood lasagnas. I use it in my regular lasagnas. Yeah, I just love spinach. So I'm gonna let that cook. I'm about to take this. It's not gonna take long for this butter to melt. Yep, it's melted. Now I'm going to make sure it's all the way coated. Coated. I'm gonna set it right here. So it's time for me to put it in the oven. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure I have enough butter in here. I definitely want to make sure it's enough because I don't want it to stick to the pan. When I cut it, I want to be able to lift it out. So look, you guys, this is how it's looking. I added the mushrooms, I added the spinach. That's how you want your mixture to look, just like that. So I am definitely about to taste it because I want to make sure it's tasting the correct way. So I want to make sure if I need to add anything. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay. Usually I have my babe taste it, but he can't taste no meat. So just leaves me to taste it. Normally I try not to taste food because even though I don't have to taste stuff to taste that it's good, because I just know my seasoning when I season it. 9 times out of 10 I don't have to always taste it, but I'll have my babe taste it. But I don't even have to taste the majority of the time, and it turns out perfect every time. Because sometimes if I taste the food too much and it's time to eat, I won't eat because I've already tasted the food. I do that for Thanksgiving because I want to make sure everything is right. So sometimes it takes me a minute to eat after Thanksgiving. food is done because I've already tasted everything. Okay, so we're gonna turn this off, set it to the side. Now we are going to add our mixture. I need to hurry up because I don't know how much time I got. Because the next video I want to come back, I want to make sure it's done, and then I want to do the mukbang. So, mixture is, look, yes, that's how it's supposed to be. Just like that. Not soupy. So, I'm going to move this. Hard for me to. No. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour some in the bottom because you need to have a barrier at the bottom. So I'm going to pour some in the bottom because the rest of it going to go on top. That's what's going to make the pie. So I'm going to pour some there. Then, yeah. I'm going to shake it around because I want to make sure it's coated. See? Look at that. I want to make sure it's coated. All at the bottom. Then, people, I am going to take my mixture and I'm going to pour that all inside of the mixture of the, what you call it, of the Jiffy. Sorry. And the blood and all that. I'll show you how it looks. Let me hurry up because I don't know how much time I have. Then I'm going to take the cheese and I'm going to coat that all in the middle of this, all around, like a pizza, like you're doing a pizza. Sprinkle it all around. All around, all around, all around, all around. I'm not going to use a lot. And then I'm going to take the rest of my mixture. I'm going to use this because I want to make sure I get it all out. The fork is no longer needed. It has served its purpose. Now, I'm going to make sure that this is all out. And I'm going to layer it this way, layer it that way. Because I want to make sure it, a back and forth motion like this. Because I want to make sure that it coats all over the cheese, all over the meat. So, if y'all see me swaying from side to side, that's because this is what I'm doing. Making sure everything gets coated. No piece unturned. Okay. I want to make sure it's all covered like a pie. That's why it's a tamale pie. I'm making sure I get every ounce because I want it all to be covered with some Jiffy mix. Okay. So you guys, I'm going to show y'all how it look. And this is how you want it to look. You want it to look just like that. Because all that's going to bake together. It's going to all bake together. So, that's going to bake all together. And it's going to come together and be one big pie. So, I'm going to leave this in here for about 30 to 45 minutes for this to bake. You know, about the same amount of time it takes to bake cornbread. Same amount of time it takes. Because you're basically baking the cornbread because everything else is already cooked. So I'm going to place that in the oven. And that, my loves, is it. So when I come back, I'm going to definitely do a mukbang video of me and my daughter eating the tamale pie, so you guys see how we eat it. A lot of people may eat theirs differently, but we eat ours very differently. So some people might like it, some people may not, but that's just the way we eat ours. It's very good that way. So my loves, thank you for watching my cooking video, my very first cooking video. I will have many, many more. You guys make sure that you put in the description box on what you guys want me to make. I'm going to be just definitely making different cooking videos of me making dinner or whatever. If you guys like them, you want the recipes to them, I will definitely give you the recipes to them. Yeah, that's it. So I will be back, you guys, with a mukbang video with me and my kid trying the food. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so that you guys know when I'm putting up a video. I'm gonna try to drop them daily because, yeah, like I said, I'm doing nothing. But I'm gonna try not to just like put out content when I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I might. I don't know. You know, it depends on what I'm doing. But I definitely will try to drop videos more frequently, as much as possible. But I'm not gonna take a hiatus like I did before. I'm gonna be dropping more videos. Definitely cooking videos, makeup videos, hair videos. I'm definitely gonna try to be on all of those, and try to drop as many as I can. Just keep your notification bell on because I'm going to be dropping videos back to back. Okay, so y'all might get tired of my thing ringing off, but okay, my loves, love you guys. Bye.